we also were aware that there wasn't any really fun supplement brands in Australia. It was all your very hardcore bodybuilding.
A lot of
We
import.
brought fun
American
to
import.
the labels and fun to the look. Now everyone's doing it. Like, we'll touch on that in a minute, but I think we kind of led that way here in Australia with, kind of the non-boring hardcore branding.
But it's also like a lot of supplements like came from America, and I think
back then a lot of it was distributions, right? Distribution of American brands, and there was very a few local players. Obviously, there's more local players now, not at your guys' scale, but it is more.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
100%.
seeing Australian brands in Australian shops, and I think like we said before about if the owners are good people, they're going to make sure their supplements are top notch. And I think in this industry right now in Australia, we're in a good space where there's more Australian products on shelf than overseas products, which for me, it's about Australia. Like, we're Australian. We want to see Australian companies succeed and do well. And for us starting back then, there wasn't many Australian companies being distributed in supplement shops.
Yeah.
And, I think that's where we saw an opportunity to come in as Muscle Nation. There was a few products on the shelf that were doing what they're doing. And, I feel like
I remember, sorry, to cut you off. I remember the day we launched our subs and we already had a big community then buying at Activewear, and we got, I think, all our community go and comment on the post, what sup store you want out to see our supplements at. And it was just like, I don't know how many thousands of comments.
thousands of comments.
And then we're like, wow, we got to get a wholesale manager on. We got to do something here.
It was me. Like, I feel like, we went in the deep end and I became the wholesale manager and like and you kind of like, as a young, businessman, you wear all these hats.
I've been partnerships manager.
Yeah, the whole thing.
God, it just went crazy straight away.
But it was nice to see, like, it's the confidence our customers and community gave us that, you know what, if you guys do it, we got you.
Let me ask you guys something, because I always say in business, I make decisions based on two things: data, intuition. Right? So it's like it needs to make commercial sense, but if it doesn't feel right, I don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Kind of like why we're sitting here together, right? For you guys, when you looked at SUPs, I mean, it sounds like here it was probably maybe 60% passion, 70% passion.
I don't think we looked at any data.
Yeah.
I see it was 100% passion.
Yeah.
There was no data.
Yeah.
We didn't,
because you didn't have any.
Well, we didn't care. It was just like, let's give it a shot. Who cares?